Hey everyone. There's a lot of you seen there. I posted a picture. I bought a different chopper. This here's a New Holland 900 chopper. It was a local piece, farm. I don't ever remember them chopping. I wasn't really around there back in those days, but they haven't chopped in a long time, so the chopper's been setting. Solid. It's all. That's kind of the reason I wanted it. It wasn't all rusted out like a lot of them I looked at. Your cross auger was all rusted out. Like this one here, it's really good shape. No processor in this one. Kernel processor. I don't really need it anyways. She's a beast of a mower or a chopper. She is a 900. So I have all the books for it. The chopper was sold brand new in '96. They wrote the dates in all the books. The grass head, it has this big grass head with it. And then the corn head. So the grass head was sold in '96 also, of course, when they bought the machine. And then they decided they wanted to try to grow corn. So they bought an 824 head and only planted 20 acres that year. And that was in '04, according to the book. I think it's August '04 had the day they picked it up. Who even picked it up for them? And all it did was 20 acres, just been sitting in the barn. This has been sitting outside for quite some time. But yeah, she's got a massive grass head with it. And the grass head turns over fine. Chopper has been stuck a little bit. I've been working at it. Yeah, just one of them things. Mechanically, I'm not worried about it at all. It really hasn't chopped very much ever in its life. It's the electrical stuff. Like I got to rewire the plug-in. I have the plug-in for here for the control box, and the wires all just get all cut off. And then every motor on it is a mess wiring. So this here, I got this freed up. Now this one they took every other blade out or knife out because they didn't have enough power to run it even when it was brand new. They only had like 85 horsepower. So they took them out, but I'll end up putting them back in. I won't have no any problem with power, but these are the things I'm going to have the issue with is these motors. Now this one, the wires are broke right off, but I'm going to bring the truck over and hook to it just to see if it even works. There's no point in me taking that apart and trying to get wires in there if it don't even work, right? So, anyhow, the other day we went over and got it, and I would mostly, honestly, you know, what I get in it, the corn head's worth what I get in there, right? So, I went over and had to take the tires off a wagon because they took the tires off and put it on a wagon, and I put them back on it, and I never made it probably 100 feet, and one was leaking air so bad we had to pull it down to a buddy of mine's place, and he lent me a tire and wheel here to get it home. So, though that time I was in the mood, so no matter what, if it was on the rim, it was going down the road. So, well, the short haul is only like 3 miles from here. So, anyways, we're gonna make a pretty good chopper out of it, I think. Like I say, there's no wear on it. Getting everything freed up is the issue. So, I have the what is it? He took the shaft out from inside here. So I took the head off. I didn't need this head on anyway. The head turns over free as can be. But the bottom roller, the back roller, was stuck. Just where it rubs on whatever, like some sort of thing, must clean it or something. But anyway, I got it freed up. It's not awesome, but once it starts up and goes, then it's going to clean up better. And the shaft in here, I have it in the garage. The pin for the coupler, he said was bad, so he bought it. I have it here. He gave me the new pin for it that goes in here. So now that I look at this is how you make it go forward or reverse it. You take that shaft, put it on the other side. And there's, of course, the control box chain for my feed rollers, because I'd say that's what happened. The end of it, they tried putting some hay through it, and I think that they used it, and then I don't know, maybe the next year or whatever, they went to do it again, and then that bottom roller had to have been stuck then, and then they started up and broke the chain. So I'm just guessing that. They never told me that. They didn't even know that the chain was broke, they said, but they had the chain in the shop. So anyway, big deal. So that's this one here is your drive one, and you put it on the other one to go in reverse for sharpening, I guess. So I got all the books. I haven't even had time to look at it, to be honest with you. And then the cows. So anyhow, we get her all cleaned up. And she should be a pretty good chopper. I got to fix that tire. I might be able to just put a tube in it. It's dry rotted. It was leaking on the inside. So too bad too, right? You know. But anyways, yeah, how do you say something like this? I'd rather put my money into. I mean, my John Deere, I'm gonna fix it anyhow. But this is kind of, you know, a little worth a little more than what my John Deere will be, and it's a big chopper. So I can run it, electric controls. I can run it in the cab and stuff. So, you know, but yeah, there she is. See, they only planted corn, I guess, that year. 20 acres that one of them said, and the other guy said they did 40, but I don't know. But it is good shape. They hit something in here, I'd say, but that does happen. But yeah, so the other head I have home's an 824 also, so I have two heads. So that's kind of cool. At least I got parts or whatever. So this has been sitting right inside a garage. So that's basically ready to go, you know. So okay, for what I have in it, the head's worth what I paid for the whole thing, right? So anyhow, she's far from field ready, but we're working at it. You know, today I'm gonna work at some of this wire and stuff, and I'd like to be able to get it hooked up and turn it over. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna make a good chopper. Get her all cleaned up good. At least it's not rusted. That's the big one. And you know, keep everything oiled up. I had a little everything here. I mean, I got it turning before, but she was tight. And this bottom, the bearing and the bottom idler sprocket was stuck. So I got it freed up now. Yeah, once I get the tractor to it and turn her slow, oil her up. But it's never anything I've ever seen. They haven't chopped for years, right? So the head was bought in 04, and I don't know if they even chopped. And they must have chopped maybe in 05. So it's been setting for a long time. But vaguely remember. Hey everyone, just still at the chopper here. I got the feed rollers all freed up here, everything back together. I got the chain on, had to fix that or it was broke. Got messing around here, and I seen a wire was loose on the back end of that clutch. So I tried tightening it, and the head popped right off it. So I gotta take the clutch all apart so I can get the darn thing off and fix that. So I don't know what it does, just all I know is there's a reason for it being there, right? So anyhow, it's not the best thing to take apart, play with, I guess, but anyways, it comes apart. Not too bad. So this here, just like big magnets. Yeah, like the same idea as like an air conditioning clutch, just a bigger version, I guess. So anyhow, I gotta pull that piece off the housing so I can get it off, the last piece. I got the shaft in here. I had to make a pin. The pin he gave me that he ordered for it wasn't the right one, so we had to grind her down, do some modifications, but it works good. Got it in there good now. So you can see how that comes off, slides on this W1. The splines match in, right? Now it runs that in reverse for sharpening. Put the new sharpening stone in. It's freed up. It will, it turns down good. The holder does. Yeah, we're gaining on it. I was hoping, I wasn't planning on this aggravation, but I guess I should have known it was going to be something stupid like that. That messed me up for a couple hours, but had that together and the plug wired up on the tractor. We'd be able to put the box in and see if it's going to go or not. I did get the, I think I said before about the swivel on the spout is working, so that's the main thing I need is that. This is of course for your metal alert. I'm going to order one, but right now I'm going to pull that back so it's out of the way, and then we can fire it up and let her go and see what's going to happen, right? So, and then I got to wire this plug up. How this all get cut off, I have no idea. It did though, so we got at least the wires are still here, so it's just a matter of matching the wires all up and then put the box in. So yeah, anyways, that's just kind of where we're at here right now. So this stuff here will all clean up anyways. I might run the wire brush over it, but I doubt it. Should be fine. So yeah, always something. So yeah, that's update for there. I'll kind of update as we go along here, and just kind of show what we're doing with it, and then finally hear it run. Yeah, as you can see, I got it all apart. Once you can get at it, of course it's easy, right? But I was in there, I messed with that for an hour trying to get that a pair of vice grips on that and get it out. But anyways, just hit it with the cutoff wheel, screwdriver, and spin it out. Well, that can bring it with your hands now. So now I'm just gonna find a little screw. I'm gonna put one on it that will take a damn wrench, like a hex head on it, and then slap her back together. So this is basically just a magnet on the other side. So you have two magnets. So with it not working now, that hadn't been working, so maybe that was an issue with it. I don't know. But anyway, it definitely was an issue because it was the wire just sitting on it. So anyway, new one in her and slap her back together and carry on. So